Hi everyone. So in this demo, we're just going to set up the palette using the blend tool. And I know most of you are really expert already at the blend tool. So just keep watching though. I wanted to add in a tip here that will help you create a real accurate palette. So we're going to just do the triad here, and I'm just going to base it off of the sample uh, and use those colors. And again, just feel free to use whatever colors you want to for this. So I'm just going to draw a line in here. Um, Something I wanted to share with you that I don't know if we've talked about before is the appearance panel, which is, if you don't see it open yet, just go up here and select it. And what that is, it's sort of like a little central area for you to change attributes of your shape. So for example, I can take this um, segment here, and if I want to, let's say, change the color, or I just want to make it a little bit thicker to make it easier to see, I can just go in there. Can you see there's any parts, attributes like your fill, if you have a fill, any effects that you add will all be in there. So I love using the appearance panel. So I'm going to just redo that to bring it a little bit more. Probably would help if I zoomed in here, but I'm just going to do it quick. There we go. Okay, so those are the colors we're going to use. And so all you really need to do now is transfer your colors into your palette. And so let's just start with the purple here. What you might want to do at this point is ungroup. It looks like these wheels were grouped together. So let's just do that so we can select them individually. And it looks like there's another level of grouping here, so just ungroup as many times as you need to. If you don't need to ungroup, that's great. And let's just start with the purple here. And I'm just going to, oops, I'm sorry, I've got the wrong one here. There we go, this one right here. Click and drag into it. And okay, so now what we're going to do is let's just take the same purple and pull it to the end. And so now we're going to just blend between these two, but we're going to change this one to, let's just make it a little lighter up in here and click OK. And now we can go up to the object menu and specify our blend, which is going to be, so it looks like I've already got it set up, specified steps, and we've got 2 steps in between, so I'm just going to leave it there. Click OK, and now I'm going to hold down this and hold down my shift key and select the second one that I want to blend and go to make. Oh, it looks like I had something else selected here that did so. Let's try it the other way. Okay, for some reason it was wanting to select something else. Let's try that again. All right, so there we've got our first swatches. And then, you can go down to your next one, pull that in, and next one in here. Just drag that in and do the same thing. Now you can change, again, you can change if you want to go into, your original hue here, the one at the beginning. If you don't want it to be really bright and saturated, you want to start with a different um, value or saturation, you feel free to do that. So we could start there and bring that in. We could bring that in there and then click on that and maybe go darker in that one. Get some nice browns in there and blend. Now you've got an extra row in here, so you can just add any of these three, one of them, or mix and match as your third row, or pardon me, your fourth row. Now the thing that I really wanted to talk about blending is that you want to watch, let's just take our orange here and bring our orange up right into the swatch right over there. Now, if you blend between two hues rather than across to the single hue, what happens? Let's see what happens here when we blend between these two. All right. Okay, can you see what happened? Let's just swatch this and go in here, can you see what happened is we actually added a yellow, and yellow is not a part of our triad. It's actually, we're now changing it, and we've also got, I'm not sure what we added in here, but let's just, oh, that's the yellow. Let's just click this one. I think we've got in here just a different orange, a more sort of, kind of different quality of orange. So don't use blending across hues in any palettes you do in this class. Um, Always blend between a single hue. So for this one, let's back up here. What you'd want to do is take that green, bring it in here like we did before, and then select it, blend, and then change this into another value in saturation and blend between those. Okay, so you want to add your descriptive term. Just use the type tool in here and add in whatever if you want. If you see one adjective or two adjectives, this, I don't know, royal, rich, something along those lines. Who knows? Whatever you think it comes up to, whatever you see uh, um, in the swatches that you want to describe. Feel free to do more than one. If you see two or three, I think more is always better. In your tetrad panel, you're going to have 4 hues, and I would just recommend, like we did here, just put them down on your left-hand column, all 4 of them, and then blend across. All right, well, I hope that's been helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.